everybody, my name is Vinny Vega, and welcome to Dragon Valley. This is the new map for Battlefield 4, where there's no dragons, and the Apaches are made of some space-age steel. I think this first clip represents what this video is about. I simply cannot believe that this happened, because I hit this dude hard, and believing that this guy can afford such an expensive chopper is pretty much like believing that girls don't fart. There's no other way to describe it. This dude's got money, because nothing's taking that chopper down, period.
Oh, what the fuck ever!
Originally I was going to do a yellow strats video, but too much has happened over the last couple days. I guess you can call them observations in some instances, and some weird stuff, and some breakdance moves, and just things that happen on the battlefield, period. Just like, I don't know, like pure shenanigans, I guess.
Hey Farva, what's the name of that restaurant you like with all the goofy shit on the walls and the mozzarella sticks? You mean Shenanigans? Oh! You're talking about Shenanigans.
The first thing I noticed, besides the lack of dragons, of course, is this map is ginormous. You can fit like 10 Call of Duty maps in this map and still have room for the first expansion DLC or whatever you want to call it. That's saying a lot, even for a Battlefield map. Like, there's a goddamn H flag. Who does that? If there's any piece of advice I can give you on this map is, if you don't have a taxi, you're pretty much going to be like running forever to the next flag. Like, forever. Seriously, if you're trying to train for American Ninja Warrior, this is the map to do it on. Your legs are gonna feel like SpaghettiOs after running to the next flag. Speaking of American Ninja Warrior, I mean, that's like the biggest clickbait I've ever seen in my life. If that's not clickbait, I don't know what is. I mean, there's no ninjas whatsoever. There's no fighting ninjas whatsoever. No katanas. No gis or anything of that nature. Nothing ninja related whatsoever. Why is it called American Ninja Warrior? That's what I want to know. It just looks like a giant adult jungle gym. That's what it looks like. Anyways, I digress. Now, the first time I seen a bridge being repaired in this map, I felt like I was in the Matrix. I really did.
No way. No way.
It's kind of like hitting the rewind button on the DVR remote, because like it just amazes me every time, and I just can't help but stare. And like it's like staring at a bright light for a while, or like ooh, shiny. Like it trips me out, and it's kind of freaky. It freaks me out a little bit. I'm not gonna lie, but it is what it is, and this is why I like Battlefield, because this doesn't happen in any other game. I mean, come on. And then this guy on my team, like, he was already on top of the tank. I didn't see him at first. So, I was being my good Samaritan self and repairing his tank. I get in the tank to find out that this guy's not playing Battlefield. He thinks he's playing Dance Dance Revolution.
Go Ninja, go Ninja, go! Go Ninja, go Ninja, go! Go Ninja, go Ninja, go! Go Ninja, go Ninja, go!
And I felt inspired by both teammates and enemy teammates in various different forms. Like, for example, that dancing teammate kind of inspired me to do the squirm worm when, yet again we have a black hole in a map that just entered CTE. Go figure that one. I mean, honestly, like the waterfall one, that was kind of stupid. That needs to be fixed, in my opinion. This one it's just too funny. I mean, please, DICE, just please, do not fix this one. It's just too funny. And when I first seen this, like, I thought maybe he accidentally got it in there, but, it happens. These things happen, and it's what happens when you're on the battlefield, I guess. And it's just some crazy stuff that just went down while I was playing the last couple days. And as it turns out, there is, like, a key to the city to get in here. Nobody told me about the key. One of my squad mates actually got in somehow. Like, I think he, counterfeited one or something like that. Kind of like a fake ID or something. Spawned on him and he was in the club already. And, we were just kind of kicking it and messing with the enemy team and, like, kind of taunting them. And, the real deal key to the city kind of bounced us out of there super quick once he found out that we had some fake IDs. He said, "Bro, what are you guys doing here? This ain't your scene." And then he proceeded to shoot us in the face with a shotgun. I think if bouncers in real life had shotguns, it'd be far less drama in the club. Fake ID, shotgun to the face. Wearing shorts longer than your knees, shotgun to the face. That's just what's going to happen if you go to the club and you're not dressed appropriately and you're not appropriate age. You're going to get a shotgun to the face. And I legit thought that jet ramming wasn't a thing anymore, but clearly I was
Wrong.
It always seems to happen to me right out of the spawn. It's like they know I bought my chopper used at Walmart or something. Oh, you fucking son of a bitch, dude. Fucking jet ramming piece of shit. And yet again, I got inspired, so like the very next match, I put a lot of thought into this, because I'm usually not an advocate of jet ramming, but I did things in a different way. I mean, granted, it was probably a little extreme, but it was pretty awesome at the time, and I would have to say, a scale of 1 to 10, 1 being not so extreme, and 10 being extremely extreme, this had to have been an 8. I think you guys can give me an 8 on this one. It's definitely not a 10.5. It would have been if I had stuck the landing, but I didn't. I didn't stuck the landing. I just completely smashed into the side of the mountain, and I'm pretty sure I'm like completely fossilized in that thing. Because I hit hard, like really hard. One thing's for certain though, I definitely scared the bejesus out of this guy that was in the anti-air. I mean, it was just the first thing I seen, and I just went for it.
Surprise, motherfucker!
But it's okay, it's perfectly okay, you know. I didn't feel so left out once I found out that this guy, he bought his chopper from Walmart as well. And, you know, I took him out pretty quick, and it's amazing. It never ceases to amaze me at all, whatsoever. Whenever I replay or watch my gameplays, and it's amazing what you miss while you're playing. And this guy's name is Joan. And all I can think when I seen that was, bro, man, what are you doing in the chopper, man? I mean, your name's Joan, man, so shouldn't you be in the jet, like, you know, Joan Jett? I realize a lot of you young folks won't get that reference of Joan Jett, but, you know, I'm just throwing it out there. I mean, he should be in a jet. He's not going with the flow, and I think that's why he failed in the chopper, in my opinion. But hey, it is what it is. And Riggs, man, Riggs, I mean, Jesus. This guy, like, he pretty much nailed on the head, and get dunked on from downtown! Like, it looks like it's a little bit closer, that's because I'm magnified in, but that was a good shot, and I usually don't get shots like that with the tank. I mean, I do fancy myself decent with it, but it's a rare thing for me. It really is. One thing that I noticed about Riggs, though, is simply the fact that he was complaining about something that I felt the entire time I was playing. I was using the straw basically the whole time, and I could not kill anybody with that thing, like anybody. Could not take down any helicopters with that thing. It's like our rockets just would not go to them whatsoever and get dunked on. Oh, yeah. Anyways, like, basically in the chat, he essentially just straight up says, like, this thing's terrible after the patch, and I know it's been a while since I've used a straw, like, besides this gameplays, and it's mainly because I've been using the RPG for a while, and I really like shooting down helicopters with the RPG. It's one of my favorite things to do. But in the chat, though, he pretty much nailed on the head, like they nerfed the bloody straw. Like, I mean, come on, man. I mean, that's my thoughts exactly, and you're bloody right. And at some point, I do switch to the RPG, and you're gonna see the irony later on this video. I would say my time was wasted with the straw, but that's simply not true. And, you know, I had some good kills with it. I did some standard tank kills like an engineer should, and I also, like, this was completely unnecessary. Completely, like, dunked on this guy from the temple. I mean, that's just redunculous, and that guy has to have salt all over him. And this guy tries to run away, and yeah, it's not happening, bro. It's not. You're not running from the straw. If you were in a chopper, however, that would be a different story. You could be right in front of me and I probably wouldn't be able to hit you. And I believe that will do it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed these clips. And as a bonus clip, that meeting with Riggs that I was talking about, and I do kill him like 3 times in a row, and I can only imagine that the salt was so severe for him that he probably looked like an albino. Just taking a wild guess, but hope you guys have a badass day today. I'll see you on the next one, and enjoy your bonus clip.
Neutralized objective Foxtrot.